too early for this. I got a call from my dad like 2 days ago asking if I could go down to South Texas and help him put in a fence and work in the yard and stuff. So Jaylene and I are gonna drive down there and try to help my dad put in a privacy fence and a chain link fence around his whole house. But first we got to get ready for the trip. So we're gonna feed the animals real quick. Puppies are out playing. Never too early for them. And I think these guys know what time it is. They all want breakfast. That's one thing about living the homestead life is everyone thinks it's so awesome, but you gotta go out and feed them, take care of them every day, no matter if it's hot or cold. Look at all these animals over here hungry. Normally I wouldn't throw it in here, but it's a mud pit out there. It's pretty gross. It's been raining non-stop. If you guys know us well, you know we have a bunch of dogs. We rescue a whole bunch of them, and then we got dogs dumped on us and all sorts of stuff. So unfortunately this is a reoccurring thing. No dog food, so gotta get more dog food. Now I need to go get my breakfast for the morning. I got some coffee being made right now. Jaylene and I probably cooked some eggs for breakfast, so let's see what's in here. Razzie, come on. You stay there. Alright, so I got my coffee and I'm gonna go inside Jared's house and let my wife wake up for a minute before vlogging, since we do live in a travel trailer right now. It's kind of small. So meet you inside. I actually decided to sit on the front porch. That way my dogs can be right here and I could talk to you guys. Yeah, Hank. So a lot of you may or may not know that my wife and I, we live in our travel trailer right now. Jared, Jaylena, and I all had the house together when we first got it. And Jaylee and I are in our first year of marriage. We're about 4.5 months in. And we just wanted some adventure in our life and something different, and, you know, take some risks and give Jared his space. Jared and I are twins. We're 33 years old. He doesn't need my wife and I in the same house as him. And neighbors driving by, dogs going crazy. We wanted to give Jared some space from us and have our own little space. And Jaylena and I, when we first started this whole process of the shed to house or buying land or whatever, we were going to do a tiny house, and we want to still go tiny and live as off-grid as possible, if you want to call it that. We want very basic plumbing, basic electric, everything to be super simple. So I just wanted to fill you guys in on that. I know a lot of you think either we all live in the house together or we all live in the travel trailer together. Riley, which is understandable. We didn't really explain too much. We've explained here and there in videos, but not in every one. I guess now I'm just going to finish drinking my coffee and plan out my day. We got a lot of stuff to do today. So, Grandma, our goat, is going to be due any day now, and we need to set this up. We had to do a makeshift thing, so the horse couldn't get in here in case she did have a baby at night. We want to make this a little better. And so we're going to make a little shelter right here to block the wind. We're going to take that stuff off. We're just going to clean it up, make it better for her, and she'll have a place to be nice and warm for her baby. So we have some extra pieces of tin that we use when we cut out the doors in the barn. And I think I'm just gonna frame it up and kind of make it like that, just a little quick shelter, so we'll see how it turns out. Needs to be 39. So even on a horrible day that started with nothing but rain, at least the sun came out, so that's a pro. So we got it in here. It is not pretty by any means, but it'll work. We're gonna move in that corner. I'm gonna take this thing off, and then we'll put some hay in the bottom of it and call it a day. Grandma, what do you think? This is for you. This is for you, Grandma. So all we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go cut a bunch of grass because I'm not gonna pay to put hay in there. Fill it up with grass, give her a nice warm spot to lay at night with all the little goats until she has her baby, and then this will be hers. We're still gonna have to block that off somehow from the horse, but we'll figure that out. Look, that's exactly what we wanted. Good job, Grandma. That's your house. Good girl. Anyone in the Dallas area looking for some puppies? We have 3 awesome puppies. So we just finished fixing the little shelter, if you want to call it that, for Grandma. Hopefully she has her babies before we leave.
Chances are she's probably not going to.
Probably not. She'll probably have them as soon as we leave, which I'm hoping that she has on, you know, when Jared's home. But Jaylee and I are going to be the only ones going down to my parents' house, and so Jared's going to stay here and take care of everything. And it'll give Jared a little bit of time to have to himself on the weekend. Like I said earlier, we're 33 years old. We don't want to be around each other all the time.
Don't lie. You guys love each other.
As you can tell in all our videos. Yeah, we're going to be making the trip down to Rivera, Texas, and that's about a 7-hour drive from here. And that's where we grew up. We lived in the same house our whole lives, and it's always exciting to go down and see our parents. My dad and I are going to be doing a lot of building. We're going to put the fence up.
So we have a question for you guys. We are wanting to go into 2020 being as self-sustainable as possible, and one of the goals that we want to accomplish in 2019 is to raise some meat birds, but we don't know where to find them.
We've posted on Facebook pages and looked on Craigslist, but everything I see is either too far to drive to go get and it's not really worth the time, or they're already too big. And if I'm going to raise my own meat birds, I want them to be, you know, just hatched, and so I know exactly what they ate, where they were from, you know, everything like that. And so if you guys have any links that maybe you buy your birds from, you know, please let us know. If you know of any other animals that we should get that's easy to, you know, take care of and doesn't cost much and is good, I guess, meat to feed ratio that we don't have to put too much money into, you know, please let us know. We do have rabbits, or a rabbit, and I eventually want to get a couple of more, and I don't think Jaylina, she might eat them, I don't know. I think she will. She gets hungry enough and tired of eating chicken. But I want to do that, so
I'd be open to it in like a stew. So if you have any good stews that involve rabbit meat, or if you have any of your favorite recipes that call for rabbit meat, feel free to let us know, or leave a link to another video that we can watch about it.
And speaking of watching other videos, we have literally taken TV out of our life as far as normal TV goes. We moved into our RV about 2 months ago, maybe a little more than that, I guess, already.
It's hard to keep track
of
time.
It's been at least 2 months, and we didn't put a TV in there on purpose. The reason being is we have our phones if we want to get on YouTube, but if you have a TV, you'll sit in front of it all day, and
you just waste so much time just sitting there. It's
crazy. And so we just decided not to put a TV in for now. Maybe later we will, but we cut it out, and I've gotten so much work done since, which is, it just blows my mind how much work you can do when you're not distracted, which is common sense, but technology, it gets us all. The only thing, like I said earlier, that we do watch is YouTube, and I don't know if you guys have ever checked out Justin Rhodes, but his channel is freaking amazing. That's the one that we got hooked on, and he taught us so much about homesteading and chickens and, you know, all the whole permaculture, you know.
Before we moved out of the city, before we even thought about doing any of this, we got hooked on their videos.
And we watched them religiously.
Fell in love with Mr. Brown, and their family really inspired us to do all this.
And then another channel that I absolutely love to watch, they don't post as much, but it's Sow the Land. And the guy's name's Jason. He moved from California to North Carolina, and he beat cancer, and he decided whenever he beat cancer that he was going to live a better life. You know, we watch them daily, and I normally watch their videos early in the morning when I first wake up and drink my coffee, and it motivates me, you know, to come out and, you know, do what I need to do, even if it's nasty outside like this morning. But we just wanted you guys to check it out, check out their channels. And then, of course, a lot of you know that you're here because Shed to House Conversions. Bo and Kelly, they have a YouTube channel called Better Together Life. And a lot of you always...
they always mention them to us, but we know who they are.
We know they are. They started a Facebook group called Shed to Homes, or Shed to House. And years ago, what, 2 years ago, right before we did this, and we were in the planning stages, and we had just bought our property and everything, and we were, you know, looking into it, and I started talking to Bo about it, and we were actually in one of his videos, and we just want to let you guys know that we do know who they are. We keep up with them just as much as, you know, we watch the other channels, and their house is looking great. And if you like our house, please check out their house, because their size is almost the size of ours, but they have kids.
And they have lofts.
Yeah, and they have lofts and kids, and lots of kids. And they just put out a video that you have to watch, and it's about their Christmas tree.
And it is so funny.
Just trust us. Just trust us. Just watch it. We'll put a link below. But we want to ask you guys what channels you watch. We want to learn, you know, we want them to be informational. Is that a word?
Similar to our lifestyle, but yes, informational, like
educational
YouTube videos that we can learn from. So if you guys want to know anything else, if you have any questions, we will most definitely, we are totally open to answering your questions. Just leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you enjoy our videos. Follow us on Instagram, like our page on Facebook. We love to connect with you guys.
It's a lot easier for us to see Facebook messages and comments and see who you guys are. We can see pictures of you guys and your, you know, farms, or, you know, even if you're in a house but you're looking up other stuff. Like, it's just a way for us to connect with you guys. So don't hesitate to follow us on social media. Again, thank you guys so much for watching our videos and subscribing.
Yes, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I don't know why you want to watch us, but we really
appreciate it.
We appreciate it. We enjoy talking to you guys. We enjoy the comments, and just thank you so much.
And I guess Baxter just wants to say bye.